Everyone, today I would like to share with you this simple classical granny square pattern that's very beautiful and very easy to make. All you need is just a yarn and matching hook. Let's get started. We are going to start with a slip knot. Just grab your yarn, wrap around 2 fingers to make an X, grab your hook and grab the second yarn and release. So now we are going to chain. Keep your thumb on the short tail and chain 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there are 4 chains. Insert your hook into the first chain, grab the yarn and make a slip stitch. So pull through 2 yarns. Now we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 3 substitutes 1 double crochet. So for this cluster we are going to have 2 double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook into the circle. You have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. You made 1 double crochet. Yarn over, insert into the circle, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, first pull through 2, then yarn over, pull through another 2. You have 2 double crochet and chain 1. Now we are going to chain 2, 1 and 2. We are going to make another cluster of 3 double crochet. Here chain 2 is like 1 double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3 and we're gonna repeat that. Yarn over, insert into the circle and make 1 double crochet, yarn over, make another double crochet and another one. We made 3 double crochet. We chain 2 again, 1, 2, and we make another 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. We have 3 clusters, 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna make the last one, chain 2, and we make another double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Now we have to join the last cluster with the first one, and we're gonna join in the 3rd chain of the initial chain 3 in top chain. So for that we just chain 1, yarn over, we find that top chain, so 1, 2, 3, this is the 3rd one, insert our hook, grab the yarn, 3 loops on the hook, pull through all 3. That's our little square. And now we are going to start the next row. Going to start our 2nd row, just chain 3, that will substitute 1 double crochet. And now into this same arch where you have the chain 3, yarn over and insert your hook and make 2 double crochet, 1, yarn over, and 2. So it looks like that. Now here we have 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and on top of them we just chain 1, and we are moving to the next corner here, where we have between the 2 clusters we have a corner where you had chain 2. So insert your hook and we are going to make 1 double crochet, 2, 3, and chain 2, and into the same space we gonna crochet another 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3. You created a corner again. To create the corner you need to chain 2 and put the 2 clusters. So now we have again 3 double crochet. On top of them we just chain 1, yarn over, and we find another corner. So where was the chain 2 space? Insert your hook and we are going to make 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and now we're gonna chain 2 again, 1, 2, and make another 3 double crochet into the same space, 1, 2, 3. This is a very easy pattern. So now we have 3 double crochet, chain 1, and move to next corner here. So we are going to make another 3 double. So we are going to make another 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, yarn over, and another 3 double crochet into the same corner, 2, 3. So as you can guess, we have 3 double crochet and we chain 1 on top of them and move to the corner where you started the row, the last one. Here we already have 3 double crochet, chain 3 and 2 double crochet. So we must put another cluster of 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. And now we're gonna join and finish the row. Just chain 1, yarn over, and find the top chain. Here is the top chain of chain 3. So just insert your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. That's the end of row 2. We have a bigger square now, and as you can guess, we will continue to make corners here to keep a square shape. And whether you have in the middle the 3 double this chain 1, we're gonna put here 3 double crochet. So now I show you the next row. As usual, chain 3 at the beginning. Here we put 2 double crochet, yarn over, insert 1, and the second double crochet. So we have here to put chain 1 on top of 3 double crochet, and here where you had chain 1 of the previous row, we're gonna yarn over and put 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Here we chain 1 and now yarn over and insert our hook into this chain 2 space and make 3 double crochet into the same space. We are making a corner, so just chain 2 and another 3 double crochet into the same space. 1, 2, 3. Here we have 3 double crochet, chain 1, and now the space of the chain 1 of the previous row we put 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and we are moving to another corner. You already know, just make 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, here we have 3 double crochet, we chain 1 on top of them, move into another chain 1, we make 3 double crochet, then chain 1 again, and we are at the corner again. So we are making the corner, one, 2, 3, chain 2. Always remember, for the corners you chain 2 and 3 double crochet. So here we have the 3 double crochet, chain 1 on top of them, yarn over and move to another chain 1 space. So 1, 2, 3. You are again 1, chain 1. You see how beautiful is the square now. And here is our last corner. We already have here 3 double crochet, so we again put just another 3, and instead of chain 2 as usual, we just chain 1 and make half double crochet into the top chain of chain 3. And 3 loops, pull through all of them. And following this principle, you can make as big square as you want. So where you have the 3 double crochet, you chain 1. Into these chain 1 spaces of the previous row, you put 3 double crochet and you make corner by following the 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. So now I show you again the next row, row 4, and I think you will understand already to crochet by yourself. We chain 3, yarn over, make another 2 double crochet, because with chain 3 it's exactly 3 double crochet. Now we have again double crochet with chain 1 into this space of chain 1 of the previous row. We put 3 double crochet, 2, 3, then chain 1 again. Here we put 3 double crochet, and we are at the corner, so chain 1 and yarn over, move to another corner. So just make 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, chain 1, and make another 3 double crochet, and like that. So I finished this row, and you can understand already that following this principle you can make your square as big as you want. You can continue to make more rows, and there is really no the end until your yarn finishes. You can continue and to make a really big project, or you can make many small and then join the squares into the blanket or whatever pillow, whatever you want with these squares. There are many different other designs of granny square. This is the classical one, the easiest, where you just create the corners to make a square. And of course you can play with yarn colors, with with the yarn types, but this is the easiest and the simplest. Now I just show you how you can hide the yarn. So later, after you finish, you must just yarn chain 1 and then cut the yarn and hide it. Here we have also to hide this yarn. You must hide it in between these stitches, is the easiest. So you just grab the hook, go under a few stitches, grab the yarn and pull it, and then go under a few stitches, grab the yarn and pull. And later you can even cut it or continue to hide until the tail doesn't disappear completely. So just the better you hide or weave the tail, the better it's for your project. So I have a long tail here, and you just hide it. And of course you can cut after a few times you did these things, and it will never undo. I guarantee that this method works. I always hide in between these stitches, and I never had a problem with the ends. And like that and so on. And here, actually we don't need chain 1. I think it would be better if you just make a longer loop, cut, and then hide it in between here the yarn. First you go here, so I'm gonna show you. I just give you a tip because now we are just crocheting the square for a sample and I can cut the end, but many times when you crochet granny squares you are making it for a bigger project, maybe other granny squares, so of course you don't just cut the yarn, you must join to another one, and based on your project there are different methods. Sometimes you leave a long tail, sometimes you go directly to join with another granny square. Now I just show you when you really finished, because even the granny squares you can use as a mug carpet, as any other big project you can use them individually. So here, if you want that, you have almost invisible thing, just grab your hook, go under the, let's say your double crochet stitch, and bring the yarn. So you must just bring the yarn on the other side, and oh, sorry. And here we have several together, so it's better to weave in one of them. You can be very creative and try to hide them in a very, different manner, so it cannot undo. I like to hide them in between these stitches because then the yarn stays still and is practically invisible. So don't be scared to go in between them, as you can see. Then you can go back. Go into this one. Depending on the project, you can make more efforts or less efforts to hide the tail. I don't recommend to use super glue. Sometimes some of my students ask if they can just glue the end, but actually if you are going to dress that thing, you will feel the glue. If it's just for decoration, maybe the glue is fine. Depends on your usage of that thing, Sometimes I glue, but it's just for Christmas decorations. The thing that I know that I will practically not touch and not use them. I mean, not like that I'm gonna dress them. So it's fine. Oh, I took a wrong loop. Okay. So actually after you make it several times, just you cut the end. And it will be fine. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching and I hope you like this video.